Hello, 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 Colin. Hello, 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 Colin. Dung, 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 sahur. Tiar tu bertambah. Cuan local time kan ya. Hello, hello, sahur. Tiar tu. Every just my heart. Tung, 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 sahur.
This, however, is today's Northeast,
Ngày nóm
that
lâu, it's
known
lâu.
for Vatican. And which is why today, from millions of homes clear
Kalte,
through mercy
kalte.
to solid intent,
Kriket ko na
makes
pa.
them
Nah,
shine
ginawa.
across the world like a star. Stars shine
Build to
not
3
just
an
in the
oyam
sky,
lo to pa. Tung ka kasi tung ka. Entran to yung siya. Thì tinahan alang aso suaya. Sakti ang ko eh. Này cha mày xia mô. Cái chuyện. Ta 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 ta. Kan kill la phong ma se stream à chú bạn. Chỉ lâu. Chỉ lâu, chỉ lâu. Schon match kills wise. Đó. Cái tin Batista cái lấy thầy về lòng in lấy cái lấy thầy Batista lấy đàn vô lock screen hit tung rồi gần đã bắt đầu anh share thiểm nan tung rồi anh coi video stretch nít lọc thiểm sẽ thiểm đâu không Konami à hiện in loot tăng á hệ Konami Game Store sắp Game Store à hắn mô chuan in heta hian ki chu India ka in dah ta tu ti chuan in server thian mo ti thole enga tang enga tinge a takan in lu tanga chuan in ati dan chu a lu thei si lawa ti lui om thei hei a lu thei ta hei patis tu ta chu ten lo om mai hei hi patis tu ta chu som ngam man kina ka lei ve ang som ngam man chu nia chuan in hei coin si in game a in store a hian a tha zawk bawk a recharge tih vel ania heta nei ID free coins anga som zanga zasari som nga paid coins som panga che ta khan ti khan in lut don ni in lei don nia a lei dan ani chu ka purchase to na kal thei sa thiam tok dik la chu tiang thang thang a lei dan chu ka ria ke chu ka purchase chuan alat pa ngai veka ngat NTI purchase thei lo ti UPI in ma tinge iti ấy đó có gì ốm liền cái chinh rap gì cái này to lâu em mà cái tiêm mà chinh tu kiến lại à to in anh to zanin lại chút tiếng về à tiếng zanin lại được chút tiếng về là cho kita ina cà phê ka zanin ta các cà phê bao nhiêu cái này to lâu em cái lấy cái ta cho nên cái rộn phê lấy hay tạo table cái gì là cái engine đó lâu lâu ông được rú yaดูจุเนี่ยกัดชัวคาร์ดวอล์กเสียกัดชัวไอ้จวนตัวรักกัลตัวรังบ้าชัวไม่ใช่หรอวะอีน่าว่าเพลานตัวรักกัลเสียกันนี่เรื่องกันนี่เรื่องสิโอ้ทำเนี่ยจูอัดเสียนี่มั้งกันป้าไม่ลงภาพสวยทำเนี่ยกันเสียมแล้วเน็ตอัดเสียปนอะไรอยู่แล้ว
the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and
Sarah
hello
Ekpan
to
is
everyone
on
watching.
the
For me, it's a
team.
real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, it's Bebeto, and Dyke spots it and intercepts. That's a good run down the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's
the brightness but is on my
It's a sharp pass.
Stormit kami ron post the
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chooses to go back. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Turkey really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Nedved. Law. Oh, important interception. Cafu.
nó địch xuống lỗ nhỉ mô.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Busquets calmly
Khi nào
anticipates.
xem lúc bao nhiêu guys
Oh, it's Bebeto.
overlay không?
Owen.
Bữa nào có khởi đắng là mà
Nedved.
khởi đắng là mà.
And this is Cruyff. That has been cut short.
Ready
And he's managed to get rid. And it's Pirlo.
Oh, great feat that.
Is there is Cruyff?
Hello.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first
Goal
corner.
cấu thằng Zero.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Tốt
He's
về.
worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot!
Là pin của lâu
And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been
lẹ mà
for a lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Turkey clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Owen. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer purring through the gears. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, cracking. He's had a shot! Superb!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Nedved. Picked out brilliantly.
Oh, offside.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Owen. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Melbourne City really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Yeah. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that. Busquets is there to clear.
Melbourne City really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. And it's Shevchenko. And a chance! That's another chance! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Turkey have their second corner now.
Yeah,
Melbourne City are looking to go forward now.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Melbourne City really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh.
Stood up well to him there.
Added minute has been indicated.
Melbourne City needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
4 added minutes on the board. Pirlo. And that is as far as it goes. Turkey have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cruyff voted man of...
Thumbnail siam lok oh guys. Sẽ lấy xí xiêm đàn. So the video. Thiên là TikTok. Sẽ lấy xí xiêm đàn. Helppo som handlar med det. Của India. Ngày năm lâu về. Anh takak ang mo.
माँ होना मेरा सबसे स्पेशल रोल है और मेरा फेवरेट को स्टार है मॉरिसन्स बेबी बीट्स ब्लैक।
Funny shots, right?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Schlotterbeck. Sabitzer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. It's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's been given away.
Sorry.
Oh, super find. Anton cuts out the pass. Sabitzer. The ball has bounced loose now. Chukwuemeka. And it's Brandt. And the through ball. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise and the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
McVeigh Clark right
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Raul. Kokchu receives it in a good position here. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has not gone well. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. No, that was never going to make it. Brandt. Raul, decent chance!
Ripper from
Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an excellent interception. Sabitzer. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. 5 minutes till the break. And the pass is intercepted. Sabitzer really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Minutes has been
Gently done.
indicated.
And here's Raul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
To the staff room immediately.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Tonali. Great vision. Can he finish? Chukwuemeka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Hits a shot!
Safe travel.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. He's having a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Kukçu plays it short. And this is Raul! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone for goal!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gross. Adeyemi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bullish header!
Off
Off the bar! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
55. Dum, 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 dum. Siêu mà sử dụng máy thình screen chắc lâu đã hiếm lấy lúc tụi con nhớ sorry mong là bao lâu một tiếng.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Osimhen. Lovely. Now then.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 45, Osimhen. Number 25, Nicholas Dula.
Corner number 4 coming up
Substitution in
here.
progress.
It's Tonali. He's having a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Kurbel
Ê,
looking to play him in. Oh, it's
chúa lầu lúc
Osimhen.
tù.
Finish!
Ai, chúa lầu lúc tù. Gặp như tỷ ca.
More, they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rồi đừng có to nó chinh
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
4 added minutes
Time
have
added
been
on,
indicated.
4 minutes. Crosses it in.
What a
Ay.
letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Tonali tries to clear.
Chẳng đâu.
And he's had it nicked away.
Ai, rồi đừng có to lò.
Looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely...
Sual zara. Bây lúc tục cần xem cho lúc không stream xem chứ. Xiêm với cái lẩu xiêm là vào cái lẩu thì đấy àนี่เราเชื่อจนวันนั้นเนี่ยเราไปโดนเตะรุนแรง Oh, cheeky. 공항이야. Thiên ta se AI ở hiền à Khan ta se 팔렘 팔도로미 팔사구나 퉁퉁퉁스토후르 laproptelian substance 띵해 아 로시메페나 노른성의 딸솜 벨베다 thì đô nằng miếng chỉ nào cả lâu khê li la sa lúc khờ hey cả khê là gió ya thì li kan pu sang ha pu sa tu ka yang te tu na commit zo chi han player ka lo thak lo wa an club player ho ka ma asko ta that te lun nen atira ka chaka ka ti sul wangai min ro a lo ve fia wanga so chak lo ui om se ni chai chon bây giờ cái stage là thứ chuông là guys Nigeria pa may Ghana ngem nghe hả lại lúc luvar pa hi lukong titi do amin ka shelo tinge lam tur a chami center forward a man pa hi Senegal
Welcome to
country
those who have joined us all here on a
hey boy
beautiful
hi
clear evening. The conditions contributing to a
tala mang
fantastic
ba
atmosphere
chin
in the
ni alawa
stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Just the goalkeeper's shot at goal! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce
yeah
the
glance
goods,
oh
and that was
mấy
very kind of him
áp
to
bóng về số
oblige so
rồi
early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
ôi lục tục
This ended up in no man's land. Kaka!
cô nào lỗi dữ ạ
And he's whipped a mighty effort! Oh, it rattles the park! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
pass ring up
And here's Goulet. Good ball, good take. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's brought
penalty
him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Well,
có
would you
lỗi dữ
believe
ạ
that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Hazard. Goulet. To Olise. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots!
Ui dòng chứ.
He's got away with one there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieira. That's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Neymar!
Ai, ngồi lấp tục.
Azar. Goulet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great vision. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. This possibly the last play of the half.
Ôi, ổng lậu tiếp tục à?
And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nice looking ball. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless!
Double touch mấy là có signal second. Double touch to để ta signal second na sorry hoya.
Wonderfully smooth, smart.
Yeah, box silver.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real... And the shot! Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely, now then. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Azar.
Cruyff gets out.
Now it's Mbappe. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Knocks it into space.
Sorry.
Defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Quality ball. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Goulet. He's gone forward. Now it's Eto'o. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Eto'o. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, shooting chance! A whisker away from making it four.
Maybe
the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. There's a probing ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Elise. Ruben Dias is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
There will be 1
minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness.
지난주 링거 떨어 엄청 대량도 하고 있다. 깐til량. 지난주 링거 떨어 엄청 대량도. Cái nó lớn như gì tùy cần là lốc mà clip em
Welcome to those
success unlock
who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Cruyff.
Hey.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cruyff is herring after that one. Aimed beyond the defence.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Oh, what a
There
try!
low sight.
And the assistant referee rightly gives
Hello
him
anyone
offside.
will connect the ring up. Tụi nghe lâu connect à. This is one zero box. We connect on the ring up.
And it's Eto. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot.
Muông đâu nhỉ net thì
Great
lột
vision.
tục.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that has been cleared. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
Khơi tự về.
Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try. to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Torres.
Hey,
And he's
goal
heaved
tengah.
it away. Borussia Dortmund do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide, and across it goes.
Sáng lâu lúc có lâu tôi đâu về lâu đã lúc là không section cover.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Pirlo with the short one.
Lăn lên rồi, lăn lên
Borussia
rồi.
Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Fernando Torres. Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ruben Diaz.
It's worth the va.
And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much.
Shoots! Big moment!
Trăng lỗ, cần trăng lỗ.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Toàn mong chuyện.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's in a great position here.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Hello.
That is a little undercooked. Played into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Corner number 3 coming up. Into the great arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Tomiyasu, Cruyff, tries a shot! They've scored!
Zero skills tên
Two to the good.
Skills agent bro là quay mọi rồi.
Absolutely purring.
Skills vắt không gì ông xuống đó.
Yeah, it's simply
Tôi
tragic
đã
defending when
mà
a
skills
renowned
thì vắt
finisher
này.
is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
À, kalau en tore ra lên em.
So that's two now without
streamก็เรา
reply.
end late
Well,
ซะ
with
นะ
this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres. Good read, needed to be.
Namak nghe cái tỷ số cho rằng
Borussia Dortmund have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
chào tội với
Plays a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. Great chance! And that is wildly
bóng
off
lậu
target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
chào tội với tụi con
With the ball, the most accurate pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency.
cân tỷ lượng cột sáng về char xin lệ dẫn đến số cột lâu lát thì tournament thì có thể là lâu sẽ thiếm rồi
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Big chance! It's loose. In he goes again.
lâu rất chọc cái gì
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
smart decision của mình là
What are the shots?
người ta smart and open
Two, and we've
Open
really
to
begun
sure.
here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely. Eto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
chú lâu rất tục
Borussia
nó biết
Dortmund
lên nữa
disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's free, he has got space.
Đấy. Đổ tuyết thì
Chiellini
rất là
defending his
có.
corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Villa. Neymar could try cutting inside here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Rui Costa.
Våran pitch okej där.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job.
Och det står det inte då. Trangang. Oh, trangang.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. Rui Costa! And it's come back out to him.
Iya, jadi alba na tiiya la ba. Press low zo.
Up by 3.
Zero.
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control. Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought
Game
it?
of a
A
chip.
huge between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Ruben Dias. And it's Jordi Alba. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a form. Real chance! We've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Good ball, good take. And he was alert to it. Kaka. Now it's Neymar.
Lang này tôi mặc tiệm.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff!
Ấy.
And that's off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him. Tomiyasu.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tomiyasu.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
그 게임이 재밌는 것이야. 돈 이제 돈. 이거 네. 돈 게임 좋아. 많지. em 봐.
Vicious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Cruyff.
There will be 1
minute to add according to the board. Ruben.
Mẹ lâu đi không? Lâu.
Well, that was
Can you see
brilliant.
him
A game of champs and
Neymar
chumps. The
again.
winners were so good at times.
See if bạn hiểu mang lúc ấy tôi cần nó lâu em này. Là nó sang chứ. Với các chắc là bởi gì chứ. Sầm nị lợi anh bây giờ. Mọi nó kurung mới mình. Chỉ năng ô thì hiện. Also bakat ay so bakat dari mấy đó at lát chắc ngày mấy look mọi nó kurung mới mình sao đấy tắc out ได้หมดเลย out แล้ว
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Borussia Dortmund have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim. Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Bale looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball!
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Cruyff. And here's Bale. Bale. Oh, this is a and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pings in across.
He certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Pirlo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Girassi. There's the shot! Vieira. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Now it's Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. In with the challenge. Borussia Dortmund were a team looking for an outlet,
Shame
and it
if
seems
we
to
are
have
one
as though
player
they've
at
found one.
zero, we should
Yeah,
jump
and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond
That
that
thing
defence,
came
then
along.
you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Bensebaini with the clearance. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Borussia
ทุนตก
Dortmund
อ้อ
Are looking to go forward now.
ทุนเราพลัง
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's lost his man here. Stood up well to him there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pirlo, good-looking ball. And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Van Dijk. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that was never going to make it.
이거 뛰어든 거
Peter,
당연히
just
좋아.
see here.
Has a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's been shifted off it.
이제 약간 좀 럭.
Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. He's got away. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a sharp pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
방수.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar, challenged just a bit of decent chance!
방수 그럼.
Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for
조금
never
콜라
losing
모아.
their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Bale. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. Real chance!
어이.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
아깔미야라고
Didn't
말해.
quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Felix Metscher. Coming on to replace him is
노차당하냐 그치.
Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
맨날 법법 로즈는 땅 복시야.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Girassi stood his ground strongly. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
도봤죠. 루 차치 나겠네.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
One, two, three. Kan lut 차치 나게 guys. Between ra cái này 29 không hề cả suy connect na lúc pass đấy bulang ka da charger hian vo masanga su ti chuanin kan ti leang le ka vo dik lo mi charger headphone te earphone te charger lo vo lo division akan lut le ngai nam lo ka division khel khel chun zom lo chiang viu mak này chỉ cho game vang ai đâu khi nó chắc ông stream lại cho nó khét chỉ xí đâu chỉ tiền cho stream lại tắc stream lại dar car hun hin chỉ na quay lâu cái stream phải tiền lại đâu in các khét tập các bao cái tiệc bom nol apa in trong ray bè khu nó claim nên cái page chỗ đó xí là khác rate xem rate thì tụi bạn tang tổ lẩu sam xíu chú lòng
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And he's straight offside. He's hit it long, but astray. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Shevchenko.
เขาละเล่นมันตรงไว้หรอวะนิที
It's ended up in no man's land. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Girassi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Mua kan
Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. He has found the way through.
ก็ปิดเนาะเวไม่ชินเซน
Apparently nothing wrong with it. That looks a decent ball. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. That looks a good ball through. And the finish!
เสียมริยา
Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The ball has bounced loose now. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Cruyff. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Jordi Alba. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brandt. Adeyemi! And that's caused a one. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Penalty.
Borussia Dortmund have a free kick.
Hello, free penalty. What the?
Pirlo considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
No, I'm low.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for the run.
Come on,
led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Shot, surely!
Don't go down. It's a bit too long.
They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted
Switch
the
no fair.
maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Threads one in. Pirlo. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pirlo. He's given the time to pick a pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. Good play through for the wide man. Neymar. Nemecha. And he's forced to go back. Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Oh, good looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots!
Thui nga tumi na thi.
That is where it stopped. Shevchenko has
Signal to
every
Tarang
reason to be
sila.
disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ay, yeah.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8, Felix Necha. Number 10, Brandt. Number 14, coming on the field.
Climbs up big!
Ay.
Number 7,
That's a real chance missed.
number
Oh, look,
21.
there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
ก็เสียที่อัน
Trying
ม่ว
to
ง
spin that
ตอน
positively.
เสีย
I
ตอน
certainly can't. Now it's Girassi.
ต้องสุ
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Cruyff. He's had a shot!
โดน
Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front.
เปทาร์ลตุกขับก็ตินาร์ต่อตอน
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Cruyff. He's having a shot! He scored! And that should do it!
เปลี่ยนฝั่งไปโลสเปดโลของไอ้ตัวเราเป็นเชลุตุกนะ
Another moment of magic, a
Block
real
them, huh?
wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but
There
not
will be
this fella.
5 minutes added time.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time? There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of... And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept...
เอาวันรวมเราแวกอันวามปกติละเฟะ so banga to game ikla khel manam o khel man boring to la
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And claimed it back swiftly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Aubameyang might just make this. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. It's Aubameyang. And here's Traore. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. Goes for a shot. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cherki. Now it's Traore. Borussia Dortmund do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And Shevchenko pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff with the cross. And that should get the job done. Aubameyang. That is a little undercooked. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
No. Con về nào.
shooting! About as smooth as it gets! And he celebrates his 30th goal. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Neymar looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again. What a quick check on this. He can get that clear. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Van Dijk,
He's
Van
through,
de
now is he
Chintak.
in? He's through and all alone. Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund here in half-time.
This stadium.
So off we go once more. And here's Traore. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on
Đây
the
nữa à.
throats of their
Nó
foes.
khiến mà nó ngầm ô.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Out lâu sẽ thun lệ trêu là gì đi cả cho đón xí lên. Tết cắt tìa. Có ranking lại có rating dây nặng trép. Game cắt cả là khel man. Chính cái trò không là làm gọi được. Trò lâu thế cái trò. Phần insert rồi em. Tay một tổ đồ vắng em này. Konami Operation em. Match tổ đầu tư chuẩn. Notification run lòng mấy tỏ xe. Thì lẽ ngắt tầng. Là thì lập một thấy anh em một xóa mày tăng chung chung khéo léng
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Tevez, for me, could make the all-important difference. He's a tough little competitor who doesn't take no for an answer, and his shooting power never allows defenders an easy time of it. They cannot afford to back off him.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Now it's Shevchenko.
And it's Tevez. Now it's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. Very nicely done. Oh, shooting chance!
lâu nước cực à
Sticks it
thế đừng
away.
mất từ đầu từ đấy à
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. He has found the way through.
Shevchenko! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Shevchenko!
Hey.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff. Picked out, goes for a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And the shots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Makelele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. They played right into his path. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Added time.
Bergkamp. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great drive. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Neymar. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Bale. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for
A drive!
Molt bé.
It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter.
Thank
And there was
you.
nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And this is Bale. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now.
Lỗ tục tao sụ.
Pass somewhat off target. That's been intercepted. Zanetti.
Tao nuông lưu.
Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar!
Cho còn không thể đấu đó.
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tích cực trở về.
Corner it is then. That's going to go a long way. Borussia Dortmund really will have to throw everything at this now. Look at the space here. Real chance!
Goal!
Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 9.
Eto'o to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this run out.
And it's Tevez. Time added on 4 minutes. No, he's not getting past him there. Makaleli, and here's Cruyff! And that is it.
Van
The
Dijk
equaliser just
về
wouldn't come. It is over. Borussia Dortmund can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult one.
tung stahur guys coin om sang kan spin về don bi và đấy nghe mỏ giờ sari cái này á giờ tết tiền tỷ là kan ti du em lal guys cái paisa hi kan mang du ang em cái coins chi nghe có recharge nào cái ton cho spin stitch nang ấy nghe mệt sạc cái lúa nó ta cắn stitch nang nghe coin seeker và recharge hot don money can unlock website thì Safari thì can recharge tum chin offer sang khát giật thum mà sẽ streamline chỉ pay thấy lâu in cái gì pay team về là mình thấy lâu in cái gì 2815561 7960055 anh lo mi 7960055 zoom zoom ai dik kan tilu chinang kul tse buitlak Seven zero five 561 781 kal mi lo male guys server boy mon le kal tse Streamlight and purchase thì lâu ni shim spin chinang om sa hian sẽ ui về box sẽ sari line thì về box sẽ call xuống ở đây xem mà tình hình này thì được cần nghĩa là và 281561 continue với các người ta mẹ thầy tổ đâu science spin mấy yang guys kan spin don em tin nghe kan spin nang kontrak kan du tengah nghe omar u lami hậu em ạ có kan spin nang hay nghe chứ có mà mỏ vắt phân có sẽ là xin tạm biệt các bạn guys kan spin don em nghe kan spin nang Pele higa tuna Pele le thi higa tu van này nghe mà Zastrin van này tu mang ô cái ini itu Pele lock cái thi cái thấy hit rồi pa lo không ai opening Zastrin kan van này tu mang hay gần tông này ô Pele le thấy 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 come on Pele cho rồi đấy Pele hoặc là nó xâm mấy vạn đuôi đôn mình lệ nghe căn vạn này đôn căn tiền lệ phát văn ý phát thum Pele cho đấy Pele ôi ôi nga kan tan này kan tong lo chuan paste kan delete tang le ron eng chuối to che dik don lo riêu mi te an van này nè nó thế này à come on eng chuối rồi boy anh thắc về Pele chọc toàn chiếc này to guys với những chiếc gắn thì thầy to tụi nào Pele là chọc toàn P-E-L-E Pele tiếng độ lên rồi tiếng chuối thật ra hơi liệt tệ Van này lầu khóc mấy cái coins có ui lah tuna atau beri ka venang Pele ron chuok mo yang ini mo tuna P-E-L-E-G-E-R-D-M ULLER chuan GINFRANCOLE ไปเลย Oh, atsuk again, look, guys. Atsuk tak boleh. What the fuck? What the fuck, guys? Fan này khóp mày các coi giờ giàu chị what the fuck vậy hả chứ tiếc tị tổ tôi nó nị ra trích cả xe tổ thì hàng thì dễ toàn nice về anh lụ tiếng nào rằng chuan in Platini out one Bondon em assist stream kan off to ang guys anin tang chung ka khet pai ta la izong ei full rating le ka shemia la wala check mi la wa amma ke o nge ngai chung ka lua to ngan da china men kan da auto lock kina ka siam thang 106 nice 107 thì ang boosting booster crafting value pe này thì sẽ mang đủ là vậy và này ăn thác lẽ mày chả đón khốp mày hay ăn bill tao mau kia nè tên tự cười ngất ding lẽ guys streaming lo yan vangin tolom FMA nak tu zana kan man chuan kan stream le nga chuan zanin na stream lo yan zong pen zavai chunga lom thu ka soye sandanga pomi lo yan zia don ya zanin chu tenge kha dorman ho tournament kha ka khet sia open kha kan hong lo mai ani kha chan chu tourney kha khet ka tu sia zavai một tuy mang trà vách ở đây in biên một tên mà mang đâu mà đón dia